What's up, Jiu Jitsu family? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Academix Academy. Today we're going to go over a series that I like to do. I'm going to do this in multiple videos, but I'm going to show you guys a situation on when you're locked down in half guard. Probably one of the most annoying spots to be in, where the person's putting shoulder pressure on your face. Alright, so we're going to go over that. Let's get started.
We got pushed to half guard, okay? Patrick's trying to pass my guard. He pushes me, forces me into the half guard. And what we're gonna do here is where he has a deep underhook and he's dropping his shoulder, okay? And we're in this position, all right? So the first one that I'm gonna do, I gotta make sure that I'm always blocking this arm, okay? He's pushed me to half guard. I don't really care about the underhook anymore. I care about this arm right here, okay? So when I'm blocking this, I'm gonna use a C on the bicep and I'm gonna use a C like this on the shoulder, okay? So that way, my hand can always be right by his neck, all right? Now, I don't wanna be pushing too much with my arm and having so much stress on it. I wanna be using my shoulder and my forearm right here, but the key is I gotta stay completely on my side, okay? A lot of times when we're in half guard, you see people are kind of flat a little bit, where he can go chest to chest and really start smashing you here, okay? I wanna make sure, the rule of thumb is to have my shoulder facing the ceiling. Okay? If my shoulder faces the ceiling and I use dinosaur arms like this, I can be in a ball. So if Patrick's trying to drop his weight on me, I have control right here and I'm not gonna get flattened out. All right? So now what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna monitor this arm. I don't wanna let him grab my collar and I don't wanna let him grab my neck. That's gonna make it worse. All right? So first sweep that we're gonna do, I'm gonna keep my right hand on the bicep. I'm gonna let go with my left hand and I'm gonna grab Patrick's belt, okay, right by his hip. Now, the key here is I wanna grab it a little bit to the left side, so when I close my left elbow hard here, it's gonna be harder for him to pull his arm right out of that underhook, okay? So now I have a form of control. So I'm gonna unlock my legs. I don't wanna leave my legs locked, but what I am gonna do is when I unlock them, I'm gonna turn my foot downwards so I still have a hook on his leg and he can't just pass my guard, okay? So now I'm gonna go one shrimp out, I step my left foot on the floor, I shrimp out, I'm gonna point my toes, and I'm gonna insert the butterfly hook right here on his thigh. Okay, so now I've got a butterfly hook, I've got a C grip, I've got the belt control, and now I'm feeling better about having his weight on top of me. Now we're gonna do the sweep. Okay, so when I'm doing the sweep, the first thing I want to do, I want to close this elbow to his rib cage. I don't want to try to pull his arm out because that's going to be extremely hard, but it's a lot easier for me to just take his elbow and I close it right to his ribs. Okay, so now I got to take Patrick's weight off of his heels so it's easier to redirect him. So I'm going to pull him upwards to me like this. Now it's easy for me to release my bottom leg, my left foot. I have him on top of me, so now when I turn the steering wheel and I push off the mat, it's gonna be easy for me to sweep him. I'm gonna come up. So I'm gonna go one, I push off the floor, I come up, I can steal the mount, or I can do a little back step, change sides, and I'll land right in this nice position right here, where I'm putting all my weight on him, and I can control, be away from his legs, and now I can go right to the guard pass, right off of the sweep. We have a different angle going. I'm gonna block right in this bicep. I'm gonna put my shoulder to the ceiling. I reach, grab the belt, pull it in. Now I'm gonna shrimp out, step my foot, put the butterfly hook in, close the elbow, lift, nice sweep, back step, finish.
Alright guys, let's take a look at the number 2 series now, where he's deeper and he's actually palm up, palm down in my face. Okay? So this is a lot worse, but a lot of times we will get stuck in this scenario, okay, if he does a good job getting to here. Alright? Probably the worst thing, the person's putting his shoulder pressure on you, you're stuck. Okay? Now, he's latched on nice and tight, he's got shoulder pressure. I don't want to be sitting here pushing him like crazy because I'm gonna get tired, okay?
So I'm gonna take grips where I can monitor him, slow things down, then I'm gonna go for my sweep, okay? So I'm gonna take my elbow, I'm gonna bring it right inside Patrick's ribs, right here. And now I'm gonna make a dinosaur grip. I'm gonna hook on his ribs like this, okay? I don't wanna push, because if he does a little hip switch, it might land on top of my wrist. So I wanna make sure I go here and I do this little switch. So if he does do a hip switch, he lands on top of my forearm, it's easier for me to push him away and create space, okay? Now, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I have a grip on his hip right here, where I can keep him low to alleviate some pressure on my chin, okay? I'm gonna now take the belt grip, I grab it again, and I close my elbow. So now, if he tries to pull his arm out here again, it's gonna be hard for him. I'm gonna hold right on here again while I do the hip switching, okay? So I unlock my legs, I hook with my right leg, and I'm gonna step on the floor with my left foot, okay? Now, I do one bridge up just to create some space for when I shrimp out, it's easier to put my foot inside, okay? So now I have the butterfly hook right here, same thing, good control, and now what I'm gonna do so I can sweep him, I bring my hand up and I scoop my hand inside to grab right by his bicep. So now I do the same sweep. I pull him to me, lift my right leg, and now I'm gonna lift him, sweep, back step, put shoulder pressure on his face so he can't turn into me, and I finish inside control. Let's take a look from a different angle. I hold, bring my elbow in, I'm gonna do a little bridge, escape, put my foot inside, I grab, now the same thing, I don't wanna try to sweep him right now, I wanna bring him up on top of me first. So I pull him up, step my foot on the floor, I push off the mat, sweep him, change sides, block his hip, finish the pass. Alright guys, I hope that series helps. I'll see you guys next time.